All right, Coach, you can start us off with comments.
Yeah, just overall pleased. I think we got out of there with no major injuries. We had a lot of guys out going into this thing. We knew that, but it was good. Got a lot of good reps, some good stuff on tape. Had a 2-minute drill. Got some in some tough conditions. You might be in a game that way and have to learn from it. So, but overall, I thought it was good.
What about overall spring?
Good. A little bit with different guys being out so much, but again, a lot of players got better. And I think that's what spring is for young guys and guys that are inexperienced to get in there and get a bunch of reps. And I thought that happened on both sides of the ball. I mean, just on offense, really pleased with some of the young linemen. Ben Brown and Royce Newman, I thought had really good spring. They ran with the ones a lot of the time. Cooley, who got most improved. I mean, he had a good spring. The whole running back room. Thought we really improved there. And I've been impressed with Matt Corral, how far he came. We had a lot of injuries and stuff that didn't show it today, but really impressed with how he's come along too. So excited with his progress. And then on defense, I was impressed with the way they fit the run, and they played with a lot of energy today. So overall, I feel good about the spring.
Once Dawson gets back, are you looking to team him up with Cooley, run a 2 tight end set at times?
Yeah, you're going to see that at times for sure. When you can get in big sets and then be in a bunch of different things, defenses struggle to defend that. So as much as you can show up in those personnels and then show up with Dawson split out wide, 2 tight end sets, you'll see some of that for sure.
You mentioned run fits today, Matt, but overall, are you pleased with the progress you made in stopping the run through the spring?
Yeah, you know what, it was back and forth, and the offense was able to run the ball some in spring, but what I saw was progress. And so that's what you have to continue to do. Good thing we don't have to play next week. We got a whole off season and summer and then another fall camp to continue to build on it. But I did really see a lot of progress. Really pleased with Coach McGriff. Coach Summerall, I thought, did a fantastic job with the linebackers, with some of those Josh Clark and Zy Baker, Momo really stepping in there and getting a bunch of snaps. So really pleased with that.
How would you evaluate Jordan's performance today, and what does he need to work on in the offseason?
I thought it was good. I thought, given the wet conditions, he threw the ball well, and when he was in there, they were pretty successful. I think they went on a 20-play, like 99-yard drive. That's good to see in the spring for them to go on a long drive like that. But just impressed with him. Just want to continue to work on, getting the with the receivers and just getting that getting it down, the cohesion with the receivers and the O-line, and just continue to him build on being the leader of the team, because that's what you see. Everybody's rallying around George. So I just wanted him to continue to be that leader, and I thought he did a great job of that this spring.
Do you feel better at the running back position than you thought you might at the end of the spring when Jordan Loken's leaving?
I do. I was concerned about that, but was pleased. Throughout the spring with the running backs. I've kind of said that. It kind of stood out to me the very first week of practice, and you saw a few flashes from Scotty out there in the open field today, and you saw his burst. You saw some toughness from Isaiah Woolard, even though he's a little guy, he does fall forward. And but very pleased with the production in that room.
Matt, what's the biggest area of concern coming out of the spring for you?
Just for me, it was just depth and injuries. We had a lot of guys out, but when you take the depth out, and again we expect all these guys to come back, just being able to to stop the run and to be a physical football team. I just want to see us continue to get better at that. I think it's well documented. We can go out there and throw it around, but just to become a tougher football team and be able to run the football, stop the run, I think that will open up a lot of things for us.
Coach, are you a fan of the traditional spring game, or would you like to play an FCS school instead?
I'm fine with this. That's not for me to decide. Whatever they come up with, I'll do. But again, this was good for us to get out here in a game situation, play on national TV, and get the guys in our the school some exposure.
Coach, just kind of talk about in the second half. Tom, we found a lot of success on third downs, particularly in that third quarter. Have you just seen that kind of poise, progress? As the spring went on?
Sure, I think experience is a great teacher, and the more he does it, the better he'll get. And looked like the protection was really good for the most part, and he stood in there and made some plays. So happy to see that.
Matt, what was your impressions of the kickers and punters this spring? Because I know you guys have 2 new ones.
Yeah, no, Mac Brown has really got a strong leg. I just want to see him be consistent. And we got Luke Logan's has been in there and he's done it before in a game. That gives you a little bit of confidence. But we still got some time to build on it and put those guys in some pressure situations. But Mac Brown was really hit it well this spring as far as punting. So
Anything else for Coach?